too bright, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Is my offense.
Since you led the NBA 2K League in three-point attempts, you obviously know a thing or two about shooting. How can you help out people like me that are struggling out there on the rec?
A lot of things I like to do when the game first comes out. Freestyle. Everybody knows about freestyle on 2KU. Go there. I usually shoot with Steph Curry because that's the easiest person to shoot with. Once you get his shot down, you go to the lesser shooters, you're my player, etc. And then you have to make it turn into muscle memory. Once your fingers get used to.
A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. And here's a look at some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. O'Neal is out there with Gobert, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, Robin Lopez out there with Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the 1 spot. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Launches it. Here's Gobert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
And it's Utah's ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Here's Neto. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. To the right side. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Neto, the pass to Lopez. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You have to prevent Mitchell from driving. This guy too quick and too crafty once he gets into the lane.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Neto, the pass to Beal. Trying to get open is Lopez. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beal gets a wide open look. No good, unable to end this run.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Conley gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Passes to Neto. Back to Hachimura. Here's the floater. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Here's Conley. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Neto. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Neto's got his second basket of the night.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Conley gets the bucket.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Wizards trail by 12.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Rudy Gobert is second.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Here's Hachimura. Here's Neto. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Puts it up. And again, it's Utah.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Neto surveying the floor. They grab their own miss. Lopez kicks to Neto. There's the three. And again, Washington, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got 11.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Left side, Beal launches a three. That one's not going to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal against Lopez. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Neto. He's got 5. Here's Avdia.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Conley's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 13. Avdia can't hit. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Gobert from 13 feet. It goes down. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz leading by 13. Here's Conley, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Avdia. Mitchell against Beal. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got his third basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
That jumper translates to every spot on the floor. Bradley Beal becomes harder and harder to guard.
Here's Conley. Again, Conley missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Good on the shot.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Bertanis comes in for Rui Hachimura. Brown is checked in for Avdia. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. George Niang comes in for Royce O'Neal. Joe Ingles is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Wizards trail by 11. Smith right side. It's tipped. Reverses. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Back to Smith from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Now, here's Clarkson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And the pass to Beal. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up. And that one misses.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Good on the bucket. So it's Washington now. 15-point game. Smith the pass to Wagner. Down low. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Smith. Beal's got 13.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And Beal kicks to Smith. Clarkson against Beal. They double-team Beal. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
Beal the pass to Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. The Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Beal. He had 34 points in the win against Phoenix. Count it. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
They think college is all you need, and I don't blame you brainwashing on you, G. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe, and that's me. Listen. For the kids with depression, the ones whose parental expectations got them stressing, the ones who will rather persevere, but they trying to make it.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Jazz, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Right now for the Jazz, they're one of the teams that's caught everybody off guard. This season has gone about as well as they could have hoped for early on.
Absolutely. You can tell they are relishing their status as underdogs. It has fueled an impressive start.
Here's Smith, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. With the teardrop, and that one drops for him. Smith's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
It's stolen by Berton. To the middle. The shot that time, not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Beal, that's for 2. Favors with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He gets it in there.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through to play. Nice aggressiveness.
Beal. And too long on the shot.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Wagner finds Beal. Inside, here's Bunga. The rebound by Niang.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Wizards trail by 20. Here's Bunga. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Berton's shot is good. And here is Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
With 1 on the clock. That shot off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be right back after this. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to focus on us. Obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. We're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Favors, and it's Ingles, and at the 3, the small forward.
Bradley Beal has always been such a sweet shooter from distance. Man, is that pretty.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road, but Coach Quinn Snyder said it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. The Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Smith. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Smith's got 8 points.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Smith up top, over by Conley. Here's Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Abdia's checked in for Washington. Raul Neto comes in for Ish Smith. And Utah with a change here, too. O'Neal's checked in, so he gets them both. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Neto. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Clarkson against Beal. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Yes, that goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Neto. He has 7. He kicks it to Avdia. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. Count that one. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Avdia with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Beal takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Beal's got 21 in the game. Jazz leading by 21 from 15 feet away. And again, it's Utah.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Outside, Beal. That 3 off the mark. Jazz have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Tries it from 19. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Neto. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Wagner. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Clarkson's got 17 now.
I'll tell you, tremendous concentration by Jordan Clarkson. This guy is not going to be deterred.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Wagner. Count that bucket. He's got 8. Now Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Here's Neto. Michael Conley making his last shot. Poke loose. Back to Neto. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Clarkson. That shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Lopez comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Troy Brown subbed in for Bradley Beal. And Gobert drops them both.
Well, we all know that free throw shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
Wagner kicks to Brown. Here's Avdia. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Avdiiv's got 9.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Conley gets the bucket.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
Pass to Wagner. Now, here's Avdija. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Clarkson. O'Neal trying to break free. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson could be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Here's Neto. 14 points for him. Stolen by Clarkson for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
So it's the Wizards now after the basket by Utah. And it's Brown missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Utah shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
Davis Bertans checks in for Mo Wagner. And a switcher also for Utah. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And there's the pass to Avdija. Here's Neto. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Jazz shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Conley. Washington with the rebound. Brown with it. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And now Utah, fast break. And it's blocked by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Wizards have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and the Jazz making a change here. Favors is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Utah leading by 22. Conley inside the line. The offensive rebound. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. So it's Utah now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay.
Neto kicks to Brown. Back to Neto. The tray. Connects from three-point range. Neto's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Favors can't get it to go. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Passes it to Bertens. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 29.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Neto, covered by Conley. Doubled by Conley. Brown wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. The drive by Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Washington shooting so far very efficient all around.
That was worth the price of admission. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Brown drives in. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Bogdanovich has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Neto, the pass to Lopez. Here's Avdia.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
And the Jazz call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Washington making some changes. Bonga's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Raul Neto. And Utah with a change here, too. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Jazz have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
One shot.
And that one falls for Conley.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And it's Smith missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And here is Brown, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Brown.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Mitchell wide open, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Brown outside. Pass to Bonga. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Ingles. Tipped away. Goes back up. And it's Favors laying it in. Favors has got his second bucket.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Smith kicks to Bertans. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Conley inside the line. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Washington, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And, well, for Washington, so far it looks like the adjustments they've made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
And remember, this was a team that had talked about the importance of getting off to a quick start. This has been a worst-case scenario. Their confidence looks shaken.
Here is Favors after the basket by Washington.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Goes up again, and the layup is good. Favors got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And Smith gets double-teamed. Pass to Bonga. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Lopez. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 36 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
This is what Donovan Mitchell is capable of, guys. He pairs imagination with ability. The result is a high-level scorer who at the same time makes everyone around him better.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them, but I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Robin Lopez, Avdia out there with Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the point. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Bogdanovich, the shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Conley gets the bucket.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Neto, the pass to Avdia. Back to Neto. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Conley against Beal. Got that one up quick. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And here we go. Washington fast break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
For Washington, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting one.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Washington with the rebound. Beal from long range. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. From deep, Neto, good on the triple. Neto's got 25 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And it's Conley penetrating, and it's good for 2.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Hachimura. O'Neal with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Here's Neto. 25 points in the game. And finished off by Avdia.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. They grabbed their own miss, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert with a nice, efficient look on the interior. That's pretty.
Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Neto, the pass to Lopez. To the inside, Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Conley. Again, the Jazz score.
Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Here's Neto. Softly drops in the floater. 27 points for him.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And it's Mitchell missing. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Scooped up. Here's O'Neal. The shot comes out.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Beal. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got 25 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Shoots it up. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
That's why Gobert is such a high percentage scorer. He finds a way to finish with that great length.
A second chance effort. And Avdia with the lay-in. Avdia's got 17.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Okay, Rudy Gobert, showing your catch-and-shoot game. It's not just the stifled tower.
Beal against O'Neal. And Beal gets it to go.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Beal. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Here's Mitchell. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 20. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 23.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Smith finds Hachimura. Now Wagner. It's Beal on the wing. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
If you let Bradley Beal get cooking, you can turn the lights out. This guy is rolling right now.
Here's Conley, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Conley's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Lets it go. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Wizards trail by 18. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. In the corner, Smith with it, inside. And that one's good, Hachimura.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And it's in there.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Hachimura. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 6 assists here tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Ingles can't get it to go. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 16.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Conley with it. Now Beal defending. Lets it go from the wing. Conley's shot is off. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The open shot by Beal, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Beal's got 12 now in this quarter. From the wing, Ingles can't get it to go. The Wizards shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Smith against Conley. Smith inside, and there's the feed to Beal. Knocked away. Hachimura kicks to Beal. No good with the wing jumper. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura, and Troy Brown subbed in for Beal. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Wizards trail by 14. To the middle, here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the Jazz call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Ain't got 5 that we pretend. Got 20 men. We used to foul driving Benz. I remember with Kenny Nim. The sauce we didn't run, and that was so fun. But let's see like a photo. They gon' go if I say so. They say we live in Goldsboro, and we never switched on the code. Now my back.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Wizards.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense. It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Smith. He can't get it to go. Good D by Bogdanovich.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Wizards trail by 16. There's Brown with the 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brown feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Bertans. Shoots. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Ingles. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here is Smith. He's got 10. Passes it to Bertens. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Smith against Hughes. No good on that one. Wizards trailed by 19. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Bunga. Offensive rebound. Bertens lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bertans got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Down low. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Smith. Brown's got 6 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Hughes, good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's deflected. Tries again. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Wizards have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Abdias checked in for the Wizards. Raul Neto comes in for Brown. And he makes both free throws. Jazz leading by 17. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Bertans. 15 points in the game. Neto with the bucket.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
2 points. That one goes. Clarkson's got 35 in the game.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz, O'Neal is out there with Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot.
Mitchell doesn't waste time. He sees a chance to finish with authority and doesn't pass it up.
Wizards trail by 21. Now here is Smith. Pass to Lopez. Here's Neto. Takes a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Neto. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
On defense, the Jazz. To the middle, here's Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 37.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Bertens. From deep, Neto. The kick out to Lopez. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Beal's checked in for Ish Smith. And Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Poked away, just 5 on the clock. Bertens, the pass to Neto. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Avdia can't hit.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his first points in this one.
Well, you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
Now here's Lopez, and it's Beal in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Neto, over by Conley. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Second chance shot, and Conley puts it in. Conley's got 45 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So for the Wizards, Pasechnik's checked in for Lopez. Hill comes in for Davis Bertans. Robinson is subbed in for Raul Neto. There's Beal with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got 38 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Mitchell is doubled. Here's Niang. It's blocked. And here's Avdia. Here's Bezekniks. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Outside, Beal. Oni passes to Mitchell. Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. 16 feet away, and it's in off the backboard. Beal's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Here's Beal, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. The pass to Robinson. Here's Bezekniks, defended by Gobert. Here's Niang. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
There's Beal with the 3. And no good that time.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Harrison. Here's Niang. Gobert trying to get open. Niang, that's good.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get it back. Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bucket is good.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
So it's Washington now after the basket by Utah. And the Jazz call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Washington making some changes. Bonga's checked in, and Troy Brown subbed in for Bradley Beal. The Jazz making a switch here. Here's Harrison. Rebounded by the Wizards. Pass to Robinson. Now Brown. They get it again. Here's Morgan. Connects, the jumper drops. Robinson with it. to the paint. Pass to Bonga. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. He lays it in.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Niang. And it falls over the rim and in. Niang's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Besekniks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And that one, good.
Points.
The Wizards shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Off target with his 3. Utah's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Morgan. Gill with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Here's Harrison. Here's Niang. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
Robinson passes to Besekniks. And that one's good. Gill.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's Harrison. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Robinson. Brown outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Wizards shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And the pass to Gill. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And that one's good, Harrison. Here is Robinson. Brown outside. Right side Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Wizards, Jerome Robinson, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. Robinson hits them both. Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Harrison, and there's another one for the Jazz. Now here is Smith. He dishes it to Brown. Kicks it to Robinson. The Wizards working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Smith, but they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Here's Harrison. That shot off the mark, and the Wizards now going the other way. It's Robinson high post, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Jazz shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Smith against Hughes, inside. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Smith.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mike Conley.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And the Jazz call time here. They lead by 25. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Smith wide open. He fires. And the three off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
He gets that one.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Harrison. Posekniks with the rebound. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Chalk up two there. And it's Utah's ball. Here's Harrison. Posekniks with the rebound. And here's Smith. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Mike, when you look at how the team's been playing the last few games, are you happy with the way things are going?
Yeah, I think we're playing very well. I think we're finally getting the chemistry that we want, and everybody's just playing hard right now.
Always a team effort here. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.